Hello, everyone. Today I'm telling you the full, unfiltered, slightly embarrassing story of how I bought a 2015 Kia Soul for $4,000 and immediately proved that I should never be trusted with car parts, tools, or anything mechanical without supervision. If you're ready to laugh at me, good. I'm already laughing at myself, so you're in the right place. Let's start with the price. $4,000. Leaned back and whispered something like, "Why would you do that?" And honestly, that's a fair question. But that was my budget. I needed a car that wasn't held together by duct tape, zip ties, and hopes. So the Kia Soul became my new ride. And yes, I know the price was high. But when you're car shopping, on a budget, sometimes you pick the car that looks at you and says, "I won't explode today." Now, when I bought it, I already knew something was wrong with the front passenger wheel. The steering knuckle and the wheel bearing were basically begging for retirement. Every time I drove the car, it sounded like it was grinding coffee beans. Not fancy coffee beans either, the cheap ones. The ones that come in a giant container and say value brand. So I looked up the repair cost out at a shop. It's around $500. But I was trying to stretch my $4,000 budget like it was a rubber band holding a suitcase shut. I thought I was saving money. I thought I was making smart decisions. I thought I was becoming a responsible adult. Spoiler alert, I was not, because I bought the wrong parts. Not just one wrong part, two wrong parts. One wasn't even close to what I needed. The other was for the rear of the car. I basically bought parts for a completely different situation. I don't know what happened. Maybe I blinked too long. Maybe Amazon whispered lies into my ear. Maybe I just forgot how cars work. Maybe the universe said, "Let's humble him today." If you laughed, it's okay. I don't mind. My friends laugh at me all the time. I laugh at myself. I laugh at my own stupidity so often that it's basically a personality trait at this point. So if you laughed, tell me in the comments. I promise I won't get offended. I'll probably laugh again. Now, before anyone gets confused, if you see this same video on another channel, please do not spam hate. I own both channels. One is my personal channel, and the other is my business channel, which I co-own with my dad, Dot. The difference is simple. This channel is where I talk about my life, my car, and all the questionable decisions I make. The business channel is where I'll be posting Reddit stories. And the reason is because the music me and my dad use on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook is extremely copyrighted on YouTube. YouTube hears 2 seconds of our favorite song and immediately says, "Nice video." Shame if something happened to it. So Reddit stories go on the business channel, and everything else goes here. Now that the wrong parts disaster is out of the way, let's talk about what's next for the Kia Soul. I finally have the correct parts. The right steering knuckle, the right wheel bearing, the parts that actually belong on the car. I'll be installing them soon, and I'll record the whole process. You'll get to hear me mutter to myself, drop tools, and question my life choices. It'll be great. Let me tell you something about working on cars. There are 2 types of people. The first type knows exactly what they're doing. They walk up to the car, open the hood, and fix the problem like they're performing surgery. The second type is me. I open the hood, stare at the engine, and hope it tells me what's wrong. I poke things, I wiggle things. I pretend I know what I'm doing, and eventually I figure it out. Or I break something. It's a 50-50 chance. Now let's talk about the Kia Soul itself. This car has personality. It has attitude. It has opinions. Sometimes it starts perfectly. Sometimes it starts like it's thinking about it. Sometimes it starts like it's negotiating with me. And sometimes it starts like it's saying, "You again?" But overall, it's a good car. It just needs love and parts. And apparently the correct parts. Speaking of keeping the car alive, my next video is going to be me changing the spark plugs on this 2015 Kia Soul. They definitely need to be changed. The car hesitates, idles weird, and sometimes sounds like it's trying to clear its throat. So it's time. In that video, I'll go through everything step by step. I'll talk about what spark plugs the Kia Soul uses. I'll explain how to remove the ignition coils. I'll show how to install the new plugs properly. And I'll try not to drop anything into the engine bay, because once something falls down there, it's gone forever. It becomes part of the car's soul. Literally. Now, let me tell you something about spark plugs. They're small. They're simple. They're cheap. But if you don't change them, your car will act like it's having an existential crisis. It will hesitate. It will sputter. It will shake. It will make noises that sound like it's trying to communicate in Morse code. So changing them is important, and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to record it, and I'm going to hope I don't embarrass myself again, but let's be honest. I probably will. Now let's talk about tools. I have tools. I have good tools. I also have tools that I bought because they were cheap and shiny. I have tools that I don't know how to use. I have tools that I forgot I owned. I have tools that I bought because I thought they looked cool. And I have tools that I bought because I saw someone on YouTube use them and thought, I can do that. Spoiler alert, sometimes I cannot, but that's okay. Because learning is part of the fun, and messing up is part of the fun, and fixing things is part of the fun, and telling you all about it is definitely part of the fun. So yeah, that's the story of how I bought a 2015 Kia Soul for $4,000 and immediately bought the wrong parts like a certified clown. But honestly, I don't mind. I learn by messing up. I laugh at myself, and if you laughed too, tell me in the comments. I promise I won't get mad. Now remember, if we can get the channel up to 25 subscribers, I'll be doing a Q and a video. Right now, we're only 10 subscribers away from reaching that goal, which is honestly pretty exciting. When I first started this channel, I didn't know how many people would actually watch my videos. Seeing the subscriber count slowly go up has been really motivating, and I appreciate every single one of you who has decided to subscribe and support the channel. So if you've been watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and it helps the channel grow. The sooner we reach 25 subscribers, the sooner we'll be able to do that Q&A video. Now, start thinking of your questions. It can be anything automotive related, like repairs, maintenance, tools, diagnostic questions, or even questions about my 2015 Kia Soul. If you want to know why I started Wolf Mobile Mechanic, how I got interested in working on cars, what tools I recommend, or what my future plans are for the channel. Those are all great questions that it doesn't even have to be about cars. If you have a general question you'd like me to answer, go ahead and ask it. It'll be a fun way for everyone to get to know me a little better. Once we hit that 25 subscriber goal, I'll make a Google form where everyone can submit their questions. I think that's the easiest way to organize everything, because it'll keep all the questions in one place, and I won't accidentally miss anyone's question while going through YouTube comments. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everyone comes up with, because I'm sure there are going to be some interesting questions. Now let's move on to my Kia Dot. As most of you know, I drive a 2015 Kia Soul, and lately I've been thinking about making it even more useful for my mobile mechanic business. One of the biggest projects I want to work on is installing a toolbox in the back. Right now I carry tools with me, but I'd like to organize them a lot better. If you've ever worked on vehicles before, you know how important organization is. The less time you spend searching for tools, the more time you spend actually fixing the vehicle. I'd like to have a dedicated place for everything. Sockets, ratchets, extensions, combination, wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, electrical tools, diagnostic equipment, torque wrenches, everything would have its own place, so that when I arrive at a customer's vehicle, I can open the back of the Kia, grab what I need, and get right to work. I'm also thinking about carrying extra supplies like gloves, shop towels, electrical tape, zip ties, spare fuses, hose clamps, and a few common replacement parts. Those little things don't take up much room, but they can save a repair if you need them. The Kia Soul actually has more storage space than people think. So with a little planning, I think I can build a pretty capable mobile mechanic setup. I'm still trying to decide if I should buy a toolbox or build something custom that fits the back of the Kia perfectly. Building one would let me customize everything exactly how I want it, but buying one would definitely save time. If any of you have experience setting up a mobile mechanic vehicle, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas, because there might be something I haven't thought about yet. Now, for another update that I know some of you have been waiting for, the desk, still no desk. I know. It's kind of a bummer. I've been going back and forth trying to decide if I should build one or buy one. If I build one, I can make it exactly the size I want. I can add shelves, cable management, and enough room for my computer, monitor, microphone, camera gear, and editing equipment. It would also make for a pretty cool video, because I'd be able to show the whole building process from start to finish. On the other hand, buying one would definitely be quicker. I'd be able to get everything set up much sooner and spend more time editing videos instead of building furniture. So honestly, I still haven't made my decision. I might even put up a community poll here on YouTube and let all of you decide. Would you rather watch me build a custom desk from scratch? Or should I just buy one and get back to making more automotive videos? Let me know what you think, because I'm genuinely interested in hearing everyone's opinion. Either way, getting a proper desk is going to help improve the channel. It'll give me a dedicated workspace for editing videos, planning future projects, and organizing everything a lot better. Right now, I'm making it work with what I have, but eventually, I'd like to have a cleaner and more professional setup. Now, let's talk about the AI voices. For now, the AI voices are staying. I know some people like them, and I know some people would rather hear something different. I completely understand both sides. Right now, using AI voices helps me keep making videos, while I continue improving everything else on the channel. As the channel grows, my goal is to improve every part of the videos, better editing, better lighting, better camera angles, better audio, better explanations, and better overall production quality. Every single video I upload teaches me something new. Sometimes it's about editing, sometimes it's about filming, and sometimes it's about explaining repairs in a way that's easier to understand. The important thing is that I'm always trying to improve. This channel is still growing, and I know it isn't perfect. But every upload is another step forward, and every bit of feedback helps me make the next video even better. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching the videos, leaving comments, hitting the like button, and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, and it motivates me to keep creating content. So once again, we're only 10 subscribers away from reaching our goal of 25 subscribers. If you're enjoying the videos and want to help the channel grow, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Once we reach that milestone, I'll post the Google form, collect all of your questions, and we'll have a fun Q and a video together. I'll probably laugh with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my story. And keep an eye out for the spark plug video. It's coming soon, and it's going to be a good one. I'll see you in the next video.